Scare Me by K.R. Alexander, Chapter 14. How is everything coming together? Papa Jared asks. We sit around the dining table eating spaghetti with homemade sauce and breadsticks and a big Caesar salad. Yeah, Papa Blake continues. Are you feeling good about everything? I grumble a yeah, fine, and continue eating my spaghetti. I hope that's enough for them to move on to the next subject, like how Papa Jared's workday was, or even if I had any homework tonight. Anything to distract them from asking about the haunted basement. But of course they don't want to talk about something else. Not when it's all I've been wanting to talk about all year. What's wrong, Kevin? Papa Jared asks. Nothing, PJ, I say. It's our nickname for him. Papa Blake is PB and J, made for each other, just like peanut butter and jelly. They know me too well to let me get away with my lie. They can tell something's wrong. Let me guess, PB says. I bet it's a person. I bet their name rhymes with Mordecai. Ooh, good Addams Family reference, PJ adds. I grumble and don't say anything, just slurp down more spaghetti. They're not wrong, but they're not fully right either. We didn't get nearly as much done as I wanted to today. I still haven't figured out how to sneak the mannequin out of the broom closet. I'm lying to my friends. But in the end, it is all Patricia's fault, so it's not like I'm lying to my parents too. I'll take that as a yes, Papa Jared says. He looks over to Papa Blake with a knowing eyebrow raise. He's got big, bushy eyebrows, almost as bushy as his beard, so that one eyebrow raise speaks volumes. They're worried again. Do you want to talk about it, Bud? Papa Jared asks. No, I sigh. Then I sigh and put down my fork. I know they won't let this go, so I push the truth a little more. It's just that it feels like no matter what I do, it won't be good as what she does. Like, I could put on the very best display and it still wouldn't be as cool as hers because mine doesn't have all her special effects. She has everything. What hope do I have? A good haunted house is about more than special effects, Papa Blake says. It's about telling a story that gets under people's skin. And you're a master storyteller. Money can't buy talent, Papa Jared says. He reaches over and pats my shoulder. And you're the most talented kid I know. You say that because I'm your son. PJ snorts. These aren't mutually exclusive facts, he says. His smile switches to something more serious. I understand your frustration, Bud. Really, I do, but I promise you, anything you do will be loads better than something pulled from a box. Everything you create is amazing and terrifying, and this year we know to be on the lookout so Patricia doesn't sabotage you again. I've already talked to her parents. I groan. Dad? What? I wanted to get to know the competition. They know that if anything funny happens this time, we'll bring it up to the judges, and Patricia will be automatically disqualified. That immediately stops my frustration. Really? Really, Papa Jared says. No matter what, this year is going to come down to skill and skill alone. So don't worry yourself over Patricia. She relies too much on what her parents can buy her, but you rely on talent, and that will win every time. I smile at my dad's. I wasn't expecting to feel better tonight, not after Patricia's snide comments, but knowing that my family has my back makes me feel like I can take on the world. We get back to eating our pasta, and my dad's finally turning their attention to asking each other about their days. I tune them out, my thoughts naturally falling back to the haunted house. We have one more night to get everything perfect, one more night to figure out how to steal and install the ghost bride without anyone catching on. The last thing I need is for Julia to freak out. She'd never let me hear the end of it. I can practically hear her now. Wait, I don't actually hear anything. Not my dad's talking or even eating. I glance up. At first, I don't really understand what I'm seeing. My dads are both still there, poised with their forks raised halfway to their mouths. Neither of them is moving, though. And that's when I realize they're both mannequins. I gasp and jolt back in my chair. and then my eyes snap open and I'm coughing over my plate of pasta. And wait, was I sleeping for that? Like, did I fall asleep while eating? My dad's look at me. You feeling okay, bud? PJ asks. I nod, but I feel like the biggest lie yet. But it feels like the biggest lie yet. What was that? I swear they became mannequins. It reminded me way too much of the photographs I saw from the paper last night of the mannequin bride posed at the dinner table. Maybe that's why I dreamed it, because that's what that was, right? I fell asleep without realizing and had a brief, terrifying dream. You look like you could use some sleep, PB says. Yeah, I say. I think you're right. I also think that if last night was any indicator, sleep won't happen for a long time.